Alright, y'all, here we go. Time for Square-Enix's E3 press conference. Let's see what the boys from Japan are bringing.
The heroes we will become. Our next chapter is about to begin. Welcome to the Square-Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。スクエアエニックス E3 ショーケース2018をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。本日はスクエアエニックスが2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。
Okay, so Square's doing it kind of like Nintendo does.
もちろん最新
They're
情
not
報も
actually
お届けしますので、どうぞ
renting out
最
a
後までご視聴
location
ください。
and
さあ、
doing a
いよいよ
big
始まります。
presentation.
一緒に
Sounds like
楽
they
しみ
got a
ましょう。
couple games they want everybody to take a look at, and they're
There's
just
a
gonna
moment in everyone's life.
show video footage or maybe live gameplay demos. I'm down with that.
Let the world shape our destiny.
That's absolutely, like, you know, if you've only got a couple of key titles that you're really looking to push, you know, there's no point in getting out there and trying to, you know, force yourself into a big conference that, you know, just spends a bunch of money that you don't really need to spend, you know, unless you've got, like, really big live gameplay demos that you want everybody to see right at that moment.
I'm gonna level it!
I know some people are going to be real excited about this. I haven't played the last couple of Tomb Raider games, but they look really good. And I'm totally down.
There are no parachutes!
I know!
God, the rendering of the models is superb.
Get ready to jump!
No fucking way!
Don't know we have to!
Are you out of your fucking mind, Lara?
We have no choice!
I'm not jumping out of this plane! Ah!
Oh no!
That's your ass, Jonah.
Come on! Come on!
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaibson, Game Director at Eidos Montreal. You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver on Lara Croft's defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything she learned from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a look what this means for gameplay.
Okay, so we're doing some Tarzan shit where white folks become one with the jungle, and the brothers and brown people who've been living in the jungle their whole damn life can't talk to one damn monkey, one damn jaguar. Must have poisoned his ass. Okay, that's very, what's his name? Ace. That's very, Assassin's Creed, you know, or Tenchu, for anyone old enough to remember the Tenchu series. Poison your enemies to turn them against each other.
As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. What now? I got it.
Damn. Okay, so Laura stay strapped, you know, Laura stay straight stabbing motherfuckers like that. I like that this series has gotten gritty as fuck. Damn, girl.
Can we get more light in here? Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeva. Can you spell me a bit? I've got to check in with Maltese.
Sure. Gives me something to do. Hey, you know Maltese's access code? 010353 Mike.
Hey, heading over there now. Need some backup here.
I like how in these games, no one ever hears their friends like death
Place
grunts.
is empty. Body here. Looks recent. Guards up.
Looks recent. You were just talking to that guy. What the actual fuck? You were the worst friend ever.
Take point. Lead the way. Maybe there. Enemy spotted!
Who the fuck are they shooting at? Yeah, this is very like, you know, Tenchu Assassin's Creed kind of shit, you know. I do like that you can just like set it on fire and then throw it out.
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth to the combat that we cannot wait to show you more. There's
I don't
new
know if I'd call
traversal
that
techniques
depth
like
to
grappling,
combat.
wall
If
running. We
anything,
even
I
have
would
a
call
full
it
360
sort
degree
of,
underwater swimming,
you know,
which
just
means
another take
full
on
underwater exploration
what is
and
a pretty
survival.
common form
We have also
of
one of the biggest
combat
hubs
scene in a
ever
lot of
created
modern
in
games.
any Tomb Raider game, featuring a hidden city.
You know, I
And of
love
course,
that it's
we
a
have tombs.
Tomb Raider
We
game.
have
I'm not
more
seeing
of them,
anything
and
in
they're
there that
deadlier
tells me
than
that Tomb
ever
Raider's doing
before.
anything
But for
different
now, we're gonna leave you
than
with a video
the
that will give
yearly
you a
installment of
taste
fucking
of what
Assassin's
to
Creed that we
expect
get
out of Shadow
every
of Tomb Raider
goddamn year.
and
You
how
know,
Lara Croft
like that
becomes
shit would have been
Tomb
new
Raider's
if it came out
system.
like, you know, if it came out 5-10 years ago. But we get something like that literally every single year now, whether we want it or not. But I guess that's the thing is, you know, the Assassin's Creed series seems to constantly ignore the fact that the only two real settings in Assassin's Creed any of us really want is ancient Japan, so we can play a ninja, which is where the series should have gone a long time ago anyway. And of course, just like a proper modern day Assassin's Creed, which they seem to be really, really resistant to doing.
Oh dear.
So I guess that's sort of the one thing it has on the AC series. Final Fantasy 15. I appreciate it for what it is, but I can't commit that kind of time to it. Certainly pretty.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience.
Technically, in every MMO, isn't death only a minor inconvenience for all the player characters? That seems a weird thing to add in your story. By its nature, death means nothing in an MMO. Unless you want to tell me I can play as Auron. Monster Hunter. Is Monster Hunter Capcom? Okay, so they're doing a crossover with Capcom on Monster Hunter. I could. No, I'm not playing Final Fantasy 15, but I do appreciate that. Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Don't Nod Entertainment. Okay. Well, they're new developers.
Captain Spirit is ready for battle.
Is this the same developer that did Life is Strange?
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Dontnod Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
I gotta go in. That seems
is
like
not
the
a
kind of game
single
I
turn
would
or set of
totally be
characters.
into.
Captain Spirit is our
like
way
that kind of
for introducing
visual storytelling in video
to the
games,
many
you know.
stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
The game is hiding many secrets and even some links to the brand new story and characters of Season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it. And have a great E3, and from all the Life is Strange team at Dontnod, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
Can I make the kid black? That's all I want to know. Like, you know. Like, right now I'm looking at this kid and he is representing me as a child, and I just need to know if I can make the kid black. Representation, y'all. Make that shit happen. Unless he's like the little brother of one of the characters in Life is Strange, in which case, okay, fine, he can stay white.
The power of light is best unveiled.
Looks like Dragon Quest.
Darkest hour.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth.
Time for another national holiday in Japan, because Dragon Quest is coming out.
Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth.
Get to play a Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
1,000 times. Yet still you have your life. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again.
Fate hangs by a thread. We must fight fire with cold steel.
All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
It's time to claim your birthright. Only you can save our
Man, I haven't played a Dragon Quest game in forever. I haven't played any of the modern ones, man. I grew up playing Dragon Warrior on the NES. Yeah, this is a thing I'm gonna have to do. But I guess I have to decide whether or not I want to get it for, like, you know, PS4 or Xbox 360, or, you know, do I want to get the Nintendo Switch and be able to take it on the go? You got the Triforce in his hands?
Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through.
Yeah, Dragon Quest XI.
Bold luminary, we swear to protect you.
While we live, none shall defeat you.
Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this. Lead on, darling.
Some kind of light and dark world thing. Dragon Quest second collaboration. Is that like a remake of the original Dragon Quest for like mobile phones? Oh no, it's a Final Fantasy crossover with Dragon Quest. Okay. Well, they're crossing over a lot of shit. What would be amazing is if before this is done, they announced a new Final Fantasy Tactics, because that's either a new Final Fantasy Tactics or a new Ogre Battle. Like if they got Quintet, whoever owns that developer now. I want to say Enix bought it. Was it Quintet? I think it was Quintet. To develop a new Ogre Battle game, because the dude who created Ogre Battle, he got hired on by Square, and he did Final Fantasy Tactics, and did a bunch of games on that. And so I would take either a new Final Fantasy Tactics game or a new Ogre Battle game. Damn. Babylon's Fall. Okay, it's a nice cinematic. I'm guessing that's something that they're Platinum Games. Guessing that's something that they're working on that we'll hear about either later in the year. Yeah, because it ain't coming out till 2019. You know good and damn well that shit ain't coming out this year. We ain't seen nothing on it.
Masterpiece discovers a new
Is that Nier Automata?
We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines.
Confession time. I've not played Nier Automata either. Like, I know I should have. Everyone tells me the game is fantastic. It's got a brilliant visual style, and I just,
Glory.
I'm working 12 hours a day, 8 months out of the year, and I got a wedding to plan this year, so
wheresoever you wander,
I don't find myself with nearly as much free time as I should.
whoever you meet along the way, the adventure will be one to remember.
And yes, I'm silly, and I keep going back and playing friggin' The Witcher 3 again.
Cleric, scholar, merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes and explore the realm of Orstera as you see
Octopath
fit.
Traveler looks beautiful. It looks great.
Octopath Traveler.
But but watching the sort of unique visual style with it, I do sometimes wonder if some of the stylistic design choices were made because Square was unwilling to give the developer the kind of time and money that it would require to do, you know, something a little bit more visually impressive, because they weren't sure whether or not the Switch was going to be, you know, a hit.
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4.
The return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll challenge everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world we've ever created. Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets, and danger.
Can't drop a beat like that and not expect the brother to groove for a little bit.
Offered greater variety, rich in all forms of life. At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location, but scratch the surface and you will uncover oppression, fear, and violence, all enforced by Gabriella, the leader of the private militia organization, the Black Hand.
Oh shit, she's a Sith Lord.
Takes destruction and physics simulation to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme weather. Experience
like fire tornadoes.
Tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks. Awesome forked lightning, unpredictable and deadly sandstorms, and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico, as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay. Our vehicles have been totally overhauled, with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters, cranes, and even
okay, gotta clear out a little time on my schedule for some Just Cause. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers,
that a GoBot?
while offering greater depth for a more experienced player.
The kids know what GoBots are.
Now has more tethers than
GoBots are like ghetto Transformers.
Deploy booster rockets in the all-new airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool. Meanwhile, a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher. Combat in Just Cause 4 is better than ever. Enemies now present a far more intelligent threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes.
Mortar.
Solis is a deeply advanced systemic world, and everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by the brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine.
Okay.
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Not gonna lie, as big of an RPG fan as I am right now, Just Cause 4 is probably the most impressive thing I've seen in this presentation so far. And that feels real weird for me to say. I'm looking for a bald head and a red tie.
Yo! Wrong address, dog! No one ordered no chow! Way back there!
Are you playing a deaf dude? Oh shit. playing the deaf delivery man who delivers ass whoopings. I'm down. I'm down. I want to see where they go with that.
Every night, there is a dawn. For every question,
that looks like a Kingdom Hearts
answer.
Announcement.
And for every door,
they're still saying this shit ain't coming out until like January.
All you have to do is wield it.
Talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Okay, they showed this at the.
Don't know anyone blue, green, or.
They showed this at another press conference the other day, I think.
Look out!
Yeah, because I think I saw a clip of the Microsoft press conference, and I think they showed this there. Yeah.
No, all I ever do is hurt.
Same preview. Either that or this is the one. No, this isn't the one they showed at the. This isn't the one they showed at. No, because Sony hadn't had his press conference, so it can't be. Had to have been Microsoft.
Whoa! Yeah.
I wonder if they got Mandy Moore to come in and record. Rapunzel's dialogue.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
Yeah, my guess is, I mean, I would have thought now would be when they were going to show some new, well, okay. So I think this is a little different. No, maybe it's not. I was going to say, I would think now would be the time when they were going to show some new stuff that they didn't show in the conference the other day.
Look out!
Since this is specifically Square's presentation, so if they're not showing it here, the only thing I can think is that they're saving it for the Sony press conference.
I know. I want to know.
Just because, you know, just because the series has such a history on the PlayStation, but come on.
Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas?
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
This Keyblade.
Is that?
Mickey. You're too late.
I feel like I should be more impressed by that game, and just every time I see it, I am constantly reminded that I am not as impressed by Kingdom Hearts as I should be. It was fun. The first one was fun, and I never felt a massive need to go out and, you know, have to play the other ones. They kind of felt like more the same, but I didn't feel like the story was compelling enough that I had to put aside other games to try and see them. So this sounds like this press conference is wrapping up.
Thanks for joining the Square-Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
Yes, indeed. It is done. So that's all Square-Enix has to show this year. No word on any news for Hitman, which I was really looking forward to. No word on Final Fantasy 16, which I would have assumed we'd be hearing something about, you know. Yeah, really, really disappointing, not gonna lie. There was not a whole lot going on in that press conference or in that presentation, that showcase, that we couldn't have gotten just with, you know, a couple of trailers, a couple of announcements, you know, throughout the year. And if that's all that Square is bringing this year, I got to be honest, I am highly disappointed. I am completely underwhelmed by their efforts this year. Absolutely nothing going on that makes me say I got to keep Square, you know, on the horizon. I got to be watching out because, you know, they're bringing the heat this year. Maybe they'll have a couple of surprises for us at the Sony press conference, and maybe they'll even surprise us with, you know, some news beyond, you know, Octopath Traveler on the Nintendo showcase. Maybe they'll announce that, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Maybe they'll announce, you know, some new thing for the Switch or for the 3DS. I don't know. Or maybe just throughout the show, they'll have something to say to let us know that all of this was worth it. But until then, yeah, no, not impressed in the slightest. We'll have to see. Square Enix, not bringing the heat. Not bringing the heat and not bringing the games. That's a damn shame. So, until next time, this is your boy, Brother Darkness, signing off. I will catch you on the next presentation, which I believe is coming up very, very soon. Till then, peace.